ER verbs 1 through 5, okay? I'm going to read the following 5 ER verbs in English, then Spanish, and clap, and I'd like you guys to repeat them with me. Number 1, to drink, beber. To drink, beber. Number 2, to comprehend or to understand, comprender. To comprehend or to understand, comprender. Number 3, to believe, creer. To believe, creer. Number 4, to should or to ought, deber. To should or to ought, deber. And number 5, to read, leer. To read, leer. Let's look at beber. This is easy to remember because it looks like so many things that have to do with drinking in English. Everybody say beer, beer. Some people drink beer. People over the age of 21, of course. Or say beverage, beverage. Or it looks like the word baby. Babies have to drink everything. They have a bottle and they drink everything because they can't eat because they don't have teeth. So to remember that beber is to drink, again, just think of beer or baby or beverage. All right, nobody ever misses comprender as to understand or to comprehend. Pretty straightforward. It's basically the same word. He understands or he comprehends. This is one way to remember that, comprender. To believe is creer. It looks like our word creed. A person can have a political creed or a philosophical creed. It's a statement or a declaration of what you believe. Also, there are several words that start with C-R-E in English that have to do with believing, like credibility. His words, he spoke with credibility, believability, or he was a credible witness, or so creer is to believe. Now, should or ought is deber. Okay, I knew a girl in high school that was really pretty and really smart, and I thought, wow, Deb should be a model, or Deb should be an actress, or Deb should be a politician. Okay, now some of you are thinking, we don't say to should or to ought in English. Well, we say things like, she should sing, or she ought to dance, and that would be ella debe cantar, or ella debe bailar. So Deb should do something, or Deb ought to do something. And finally, leer is to read. Shakespeare wrote a lot of novels and tragedies, and one of them was King Lear. Everybody say King Lear. Spoiler alert, it was a horribly, dreadful, depressing movie. This king had 3 daughters. They all turned on each other. They all turned on him. Horrible. Anyway, when I was in high school, I had to read King Lear. When I was in high school, I had to read King Lear. All right. Let's cover up the English and give you time for a post-quiz. Look at these 5 ER verbs in English and either say them out loud in Spanish or, even better, take a sheet of paper and write these 5 ER verbs down in Spanish to make sure that you've learned them. This has been ER verbs 1 through 5.